Now we're going to have a quick word from Basecrete.
Vito with Basecrete. Vito, talk to me a little bit about Basecrete and where you got started and when the business was formed.
Well, great. Thank you, Rick. Good to talk to you again. Well, my whole background comes from the cement industry. If you want to go way back, my father was a masonry contractor and decided that I use a trade. So I learned to trade. And then, of course, being in the cement part of it, I wanted to learn as much as I possibly could. So I worked for my father for many years and paid my way through taking different courses with concrete structural engineering and structural manufacturing. I started manufacturing back in 1988, struggled for a few years. I worked on many patents that I have now in the cement technology industry, and started to manufacture waterproofing, which kind of came across it kind of by accident.
What do you guys provide to the industry as far as training and application processes?
Well, we have a very good question. We do certifications. We have 22 folks that work for us all over the country, including Canada, France, Italy, Africa, and soon to what's the latest country? Anyways, we're working all over the place. I think it's Australia. And we have trained certified applicators, so we can go out and do certifications. We also do training, and there's more of a demand for us to do that, and we're trying to find another way to do that. We keep hiring more people. We keep expanding, keep growing.
Working where I do most of my work out in the desert, like currently it's going to be 112 degrees today in Arizona and about less than 10% humidity. Do I have anything to worry about with your product? Do I need to protect it in that process, or can it manage those kind of weather extremes?
No, and that's another very good point. When you're using pure water, yes, it has to be protected, but because of the type of polymers and polymers in general, you're dispersing some of the water. So you don't have to worry. It's air cured and it's not moisture cured like concrete. Concrete has to be moisture cured, where Basecrete does not. Basecrete is air cured.
So being in a dry ambient temperature is actually a better curing process than being in an overly moist situation.
That's correct. Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. So, we just pre-dampen the walls to make sure you get better implosion on the material, so it sucks it in even further. But yeah, again, it's air cured. Your air temperature is everything. And it doesn't flash like you do with working with plasters and other materials out there. And there's a lot of other materials that are being used out there right now, polyurethane type systems that they're waterproofing. And I'm a firm believer, and I'll go to my grave saying that it has to be a cementitious waterproofing material if you're tiling or plaster.
Does your Basecrete even act as an anti-fracture membrane?
Yes, it does. Yes, and we also have a meshing system. We do have a truly a system, from the colloidal silicates to the mesh, to the transition areas, to the pipe penetrations. We do have a system for it, and anti-fracture. Yes. So if you have an extended beam, for instance, you need to add a cap. We always suggest that you wrap it with mesh, encapsulate it, so it sticks to it. All becomes more monolithic, and then you can do your tile or plaster right over top of that.